It's just a few days before the holidays really take off, so I get it. You're in a rush. I'm here to help as much as I can. So I'm about to shove a whole bunch of super practical, super cool tech products under $100 down your throat that any techie could want. So let's get started. This is the Chromecast with Google TV. It basically turns any of your TVs into a smart one with Google services. This means you can download apps onto it, including video streaming apps, games, and even video calling apps if you have the right devices. You can even treat it exactly like the old Chromecasts and just push whatever you're watching on your phone, tablet, or computer onto your big screen TV. It also has the Google Assistant built right into it, so you can do what you normally do just by holding down the button on the remote. Based on my time with it, I think it's a fantastic little streaming device that is super versatile. It only costs $50 and it does a lot for that $50 that you're paying for it. I was honestly planning on doing a full review of this device in the future, so if you're curious about that, feel free to subscribe down below. Next, since the world has transitioned to video calling, people are starting to upgrade their video calling setups, and one of the biggest things that would improve these setups is honestly lighting. Look at this. Now look what happens when I turn off the light. In this lighting, I look like I'm about to murder someone. Now look at this video with better lighting. It's a significant difference. Now this little item is the Aputure MC, a nice little $90 light box that can change colors, color temperatures, brightness, and even has cool little effects. It charges via USB-C and even has wireless charging. Battery life depends on how long you use it for, but you can use it and charge it at the same time, which means if it's plugged in, near limitless battery life. It also comes with this nice little rubber diffusion attachment and a little ball head cold shoe mount that you can stick on top of your camera. Overall, a super portable and versatile little light. I honestly use this little guy a lot. Sometimes it's in the background of my videos, sometimes it's the main light source, and lately on video calls, I've been using this as like my primary light source to get nice, clean images for my webcam and to be sure that everyone can see my face. Up next, we have the Blue Yeti Nano. This is a great $99 microphone that is just a step down from the super popular Blue Yeti. The Nano has a few features missing compared to the Blue Yeti, but it sounds just as good and is significantly smaller than the bigger Blue Yeti, and it also comes in a couple of different colors. If anything, the Blue Yeti Nano is like, I wouldn't say the younger brother, I would say more like the offspring of the Blue Yeti, because it takes on a more modern looking design than the original Blue Yeti and is significantly smaller. This microphone would honestly be a huge upgrade if you're still using the mic off of your earbuds, using the mic off your computer, or using the mic off your phone during video calls. And because of its much more portable size, it's easier to store in your bag and take it with you wherever you go. I can't say the same about the Blue Yeti. I had a friend who took their Blue Yeti to the airport and he got checked by the TSA. I'm not guaranteeing the Blue Yeti Nano would get you past the TSA. All I'm saying is they're less likely to take a look at this tiny thing versus the big hulking mess that is the Blue Yeti. Alright, so moving on to the next item. This is the Peak Design Tech Pouch. It's basically this nice little tech organizing pouch that costs $60. I know, the price is a little bit steep, but here's why. It feels really premium with a nice waterproof nylon exterior. It comes in a variety of other colors like bone, sage green, and midnight. This is honestly one of my favorite tech accessories because it can fit a bunch of stuff inside, like my Sony noise cancelling headphones and my Nintendo Switch with Joy-Cons, along with a couple of other items, all at the same time. This thing just eats it all up. If you're invested into the Peak Design ecosystem of gear, then this thing gets even more versatile. You can even wear this as a bag or man purse if you have a Peak Design camera leash or strap. Before the pandemic, I was actually traveling quite a bit for work, so this was a fantastic little organizer for all of my tech. I really do love this thing, and it's held up really well over the last 15 months that I've owned it. Now, these next two items can be considered a pair, or separate really, because they actually both cost $100 each, and that's the MX Master 3 mouse and MX Keys keyboard. When I'm not making YouTube videos, I'm working from home, and these have been my 100% go-to devices in my cluttered desk of tech stuff. They can seamlessly switch to different devices with literally a press of the button. The MX Keys has a backlight that turns on when your hands get close to it, and the chiclet style keys are pretty good. They're not mechanical keyboard good, but good enough to type on 8 hours a day. Trust me, because I do it. The MX Master 3 has a scroll wheel that can just zoom by as if it's Sonic, or behave like any other scroll wheel. To be fair, these items together are really pricey. If you bought them together, it would be $200. But either of these products alone make a fantastic gift. I've also made reviews on these products, so if you would like to see that, they're in this corner up here. All right, in these lists, there are some pretty common products, and I'm about to show one of them, primarily because it's popular with YouTubers or whatever, but you know, it also has a great use for working from home or doing schoolwork from home. What I'm talking about is the Gorillapod. It's basically a flexible, malleable tripod that can hold on to your big bulky camera or even webcam if it has the standard 1/4-20 tripod mounting hole. I found this useful for mounting my camera for video calls and getting the best angle. But of course, you could do the same to a webcam and change things up. Maybe you want the webcam over here or over there. You can do that now instead of just leaving it resting on top of your laptop or desktop computer, or placing it on the bottom looking up your nose, because that's disgusting. No one wants to see that. I don't want to see that. These things do come in various sizes and shapes, so I'll let you decide on which one is the best choice for yourself. Next, we have a leather smart wallet. This is the Ekster Parliament wallet. Now, full disclosure, it's true that I've been sponsored by them in the past. However, since that video, I ended up switching to using their wallet full time over my normal trifold wallet because I genuinely do like their wallets. It has this nice little button on the bottom that when you press, the cards come up for you to easily pull out and get the one that you want. It comes in different colors and is a nice alternative to, you know, your traditional everyday bifold or trifold wallet. I feel like I fit less cards in this wallet than a regular leather wallet because, well, I'm carrying less cards than I did when I had my trifold wallet. I've learned to deal with that, but I can see a ton of people who carry a lot of cards or even coins in their wallets avoiding this wallet altogether. So that's just something to keep in mind. But for me personally, I really enjoy it. Now, this item isn't particularly flashy or fun, but definitely something people overlook. This is a Samsung T7 Touch, an SSD that has speeds of up to 1000 megabytes per second reads. It also has a fingerprint sensor if you want to use that security feature to prevent other people from accessing its contents. The build of the drive itself feels premium with a cold metal exterior, and it comes with both a USB-C to USB-C data cable and a USB-C to USB-A data cable. Maybe you're one of those people, or maybe you're trying to gift one of those types of people who don't care for the fingerprint security feature. Well, there's also a Samsung T7 non-touch SSD. This one is just named, well, the T7. It's just as fast as the T7 Touch, but a bit cheaper because, you know, you're omitting the fingerprint sensor. These are fantastic drives, and I use them for all of my video editing. So if you're in the market for an external hard drive, I'd take a look at these. The T7 series are great. Lastly, I personally think this is a forgettable one because I don't think too many people think of this too much. But the last item on our list is a video game console controller. I know, the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are really difficult to find right now. But if you know someone who is lucky to own one of these things, their wallet is probably pretty empty after dropping $500 on a new console. And paying up to an additional $70 for another controller is probably out of the question for them. I'm sure they'd appreciate a second controller. And even if they own an older console, the Xbox One controllers work on the new Xbox Series X and Series S just fine, and the PS4 controller works on the PS5 for when you're playing PS4 games on it. Meaning even if you bought an older controller for someone with an older system, it will be used when they upgrade to the latest console. But if they own the latest console already, you probably should aim for the latest controller as well. Luckily, those are more readily available than the consoles themselves, so you shouldn't have as much problems trying to buy those. So that was the end of my list. What do you guys think of this list? Are there any items you would have added? Are there any items on here you would personally pick up? Why are you picking those items up? Leave all that down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see all of y'all next time. Maybe before the holiday season ends, maybe after. We'll see. See ya.